Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're sticking with our long overdue Craftsman trend. Of course, by now you probably can see that I'm a fan of Craftsman tools. Not all of them are gems. As you will learn as we progress, these will not be gems. These, even though they have similarities to older styles, these are both made in China, as much as it hurts me to say. They got me on the wank of, just buying as fast as I could and not really worrying about it. They were like super cheap, like 75% off, something like that. Their blades have made in the United States on them, and didn't really put the two and two together, but the blades are made in the United States and the tools are made in China, so I kind of screwed myself. But that being said, let's look at them a little bit. The Handi-Cuts are the cheaper version of the Accu-Cuts, as you can tell. They branded these Craftsman Professional. Again, they're professional my ass. No professional is going to use that. We'll look at those first, I guess. Now, I've heard a lot about these Accu-Cuts, the professional ones. A lot of people love them. But a lot of those people are the ones that used to buy them, when they were made in the United States. And from what I read, and from my own personal experiences, these ones are not those tools. So if you see a made in the United States ones, go for it. Do not expect the same quality in these as you had in those. These are not the same tool. These are not nearly as good. Again, at first look, you might say, oh, these aren't bad, right? They don't look too bad. Then you see them in China and you're like, oh, well, that kind of turns me off a little bit. But, as the lock here opens up, you have your blade on the top, your anvil on the bottom with a plastic insert, which is what the blade goes to when you're cutting. And in the back, you have a wire cutter. Not very good at wire cutting, but I guess I guess their intentions were there, right? It has this, I guess, useful feature if you only have, I'm trying to dig for why this would be a useful feature. I guess so you don't have to carry another tool around. You can make it into a box cutter. I don't know why the hell you'd want to just bring a box cutter with you, but I mean, I guess to each his own. You can see just how god-awful these line up. And I want to make this as adamant as humanly possible, as clear as humanly possible. I never use these things because they suck so bad. I don't think I've ever used them seriously. There's a toolbox right next to my garbage can in the garage, and so whenever I bring stuff out, sometimes I just cut it up just because I'm bored and I do stupid shit. So these all the time have cut trash, and that's about it. I don't use them on anything else because there's so many things, that these do shittily that any other regular tool will do better. A nice pair of scissors are better than these half the time. The box cutter's good, I guess. Again, not as good as a box cutter. And box cutters are dirt cheap and blades are dirt cheap. I don't know why the hell you want to buy that. The wire cutter is okay, I guess. Wire cutters are a lot better. Regular dikes are a lot better than these. And they're, you can buy them at Harbor Freight, even though they're, they might be shitty quality. These probably made in the same factory as that, same steel. So, I don't know why you want to buy those that are made specifically for that. I don't know. I guess they have a cool blade storage. The sad thing with these is that this is the nicer pair. So just wait. We'll put these to the side just because I just love them so much and I don't want to rag them anymore because they're just the most amazing thing Craftsman's ever put out. And if you don't understand sarcasm, I can't help you. I'm sorry. The Handi-Cuts. If these were trash, I have no clue what the hell this is. This is like, take the Accu-Cuts and their just atrociousness, if that's even a word, and make them 10 times as useless and 10 times as shittily made, and you get the Handi-Cuts, the good old Craftsman quality. So, I guess, in Craftsman's fairness, these are not Craftsman professionals, these are just regular Craftsmen. So that might be what they're getting at. Either way you look at it, they're totally shit. So as you can see, they have a different blade on them. They're a little bit bigger. Made in the United States blade. Blades are fine. Everything else with it sucks. So the anvil has no metal piece on the side. It's just plastic all the way around. I don't care, not that big of a deal. The finish on them, it looks like somebody took a Sharpie almost to that. I swear to God, never touched these in terms of touched them up. This is what it looked like when I got them out of the package. It looked like somebody took a Sharpie to the side of it and decided to color in the scratch because they must have done something to it. Again, quality is so shit. Now these blades, this blade for the longest time, so this one's not too bad now. When I first got it, the blade from like halfway up would not cut anything because it wouldn't touch the anvil. So what you have to do is you'll have to take a Phillips screwdriver, you'll have to loosen it up, pull this blade down, and like just snug this as hard as you possibly can, tighten it up. And hopefully it'll stay where it's at. It always moves, so don't bet your life on it, but it is better than it was. Bright side, pretty cool blade storage, right? I mean, pretty sick. Everything else sucks, but the blade storage is cool. Yeah, I mean, if you can avoid these, avoid them, please. I mean, these are just a waste of your money. Bad thing about Sears going, you know, tits up is the blades for them, you can't buy them. So luckily I had some extra. I mean, it's not like I freaking use the things anyways. They suck ass. But if I did use them, I have extra blades. So that means that my kids and my grandkids and my great-grandkids will have extra blades because I know my kids won't ever use them. I know my grandkids won't ever use them because they're that shit. But they'll still sit in my garage. But yeah, if you can avoid them, avoid them. If you can find these Accu-Cuts made in the United States, I give them a try. I'm looking for one myself to see if maybe they'll be a little bit better than these pieces of shit and I won't waste all my blades for them. But, I mean, if you want to spend I think the regular price on those were like $35. If you want to spend the $35 on these and the 20 bucks or whatever the hell it is on that, I mean, good on you. I wouldn't ever. I mean, if they were 10 bucks and you didn't have any scissors, I guess maybe that would work.
For baling twine?
I wouldn't even do it for that. Yeah, I buy a pair of scissors, go to Walmart, splurge, get a $15 pair of scissors. They'll do everything better than these pretty much. If you have any questions on these wonderful, you know, works of art, let me know. If you have any suggestions for the next video, let me know. And I'll see you guys next time.